Okay, so I was thinking about the last video that I just made, um, insofar as the um, two arms, four arms, four legs, and two faces. And I was thinking about it, and the idea of a binary is falls back into like the whole idea of falling into the Western trap. I feel. Um, so I made a list of like all the different concepts that um, I play around with within myself. Um, it's not all of them. It's just like a quick thing I wrote up, and I thought it'd be fun to do it in a sequence, numerological sequence. So one being the individual, two being togetherness, three being um, hierarchy, four being order, and five being disorder, and six being double disorder, and then seven being, yeah. Um, the first one is the scientist. This is the person that approaches everything as seeking truth, as the individual, not really as a part of anything. You know, you're just um, approaching something as like an anthropological excursion. The second one is the artist. This is when you begin creating things not just for yourself, but for the people around you. Togetherness, you know. The inner child. This is once you start creating things for people around you, people, especially in the world that we live in today, can begin critiquing a lot of things. So, third one is the inner child, making sure that they're being taken care of. Fourth is righteous fury towards the dying of the light. This is um, raging against the secrecy and the war against the sun, as it were. Um, five would be conceptualization. I didn't know what to put for five because for me, five is a disorder. Um, Conceptualization is one of those things that I find handy, insofar as like I think it makes my brain interesting, an interesting playground, you know. Um, Six would be the carnal. This is the beast and all that kind of stuff. And then seven is being, just being comfortable with yourself, comfortable as you are, just as a person with like knowing your place within the world, within the community, within your family, within yourself. It's a, and a lot of people say that that's nine, but nine in the context of the monument to zero is something that I don't like to think about. I wouldn't even, yeah. So, yeah. And then eight. Eight is an interesting one because to me, eight is four doubled, and four if four is order, um, eight would be a doubling down on the order, and you see that within the shape of the eight. It's a if four is a square, and eight is a never-ending, confined circle of isolation all the time. You know, and that's an interesting thing. You know, isolationism, insofar as white supremacy and what uh, it has built, um, and then the concept of like moving away from the structures that um, we live in today. So yeah, I just think there's more to a person than just a one-dimensional, two-dimensional, or even three-dimensional. Like I think we are um, in our ideal forms a circle, you know, and a shape that has many arms, all the arms, it is a sphere, a circle. Like it's not. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense.